it's not so long. So let's go.
About how this world is just really literally just kicking y'all in the ass. And child, I know. Y'all gotta realize something. This Democratic Party, they run the media, they run these jobs, these corporations. They the reason why this economy is in piss poor shape. See, the Republican Party, this was built on the republic for which it stands, because that's what benefits us the most. Because being a republic person or Republican is about freelance. It's about being able to be self-sufficient. When you self-sufficient, you don't need any handouts from the government. But see, the Democrats want you to need them and rely on them and get handouts from them. But the thing about it is, they make it so hard for you to receive them handouts that you deserve, that you put into, that it becomes obsolete anyway. It's all a scheme and a scam. I want y'all to really realize that whole party need to evaporate in thin goddamn air. They need to, I dream of Genie, them motherfuckers up out of here. Seriously. Like, if we really gonna have a government, they can't exist at all. Other than that, we don't need them. If y'all not gonna make it to where we all work together and can have a sufficient...
Wait a minute. Is this a black woman talking like this? I mean, aren't they all supposed to be for Kamala Harris? I think they may need to re-look at the people that are supporting Kamala, because it's not all black women, by the way. It's not. It may look like that, but it's not. But let me let Kay Caluminati, that's her name. Let me let her cook for the rest of this.
Efficient society that thrives on its own and bring back all the jobs to America, take them jobs out of China and all them other countries that y'all done sent the jobs to, shout out to Clinton. Then there's no point in us dealing with y'all, because y'all keep selling us out. This party been selling us out since the beginning of time, because they want to keep control and power over people. They don't want nobody to have nothing. They are evil, demonic ass people. And it's time that y'all realize that. Them people don't have your best interests. They got their own best interests, because they own all this stuff. As long as you go to work every day, they can sit up and eat bonbons all day and chill out and do what they want to do. Go on islands and do all kind of unnecessary activity.
Golly, can I just let me just give her 2 bombs. Because I mean, so far I can't even. She just talking truth right now, right? I mean, she just saying what's on her mind. Let's go.
While you sitting up here sweating and bleeding every day for a company that don't care nothing about you, you can't even see your kids, enjoy your family, enjoy the fruit of your labor, because you can't even afford to do so. And this is like the average American. A lot of us was self-sufficient before they came back in office. I'm not gonna hold none of y'all on that. Like, I was in retirement, and now I gotta go back to doing what I didn't want to do, all because y'all want to move the goalposts? Oh, nah. Y'all gotta realize what's up. These people not right. And they playing in your face with that lady. They playing in y'all face with that real bad, because they want y'all to just be bootlickers and keep bending over backwards for this party that don't care nothing about y'all. And it's over with. We not standing for that. The high almighty is not standing for it any daggone more. Their time is up. They was supposed to be up out of here a couple of years ago, and they know it. That's why they keep playing these damn games, these reindeer games. What's gonna happen is they gonna run off on the plug. They gonna run off with them donations, because they know their time is up. They trying to use this lady as the plug to India, because India rules the tech world.
Now, I ain't gonna agree with the India part, but they are running off with that donation money, because $90 million was on hold for Joe Biden. Nobody was giving them no money. They get Kamala Harris in, and all of a sudden everybody pants start working. That's because $90 million was already on hold. Yeah, they go definitely run off with the money.
And honestly, we can run our own stuff here. It's so many intelligent people here. We all can contribute something to create our own economy. We do not need these people.
That's why Trump's saying drill, baby, drill. He's trying to keep it in house. All right, man. Let me see. Let me drop another bomb. Let me ask the wifey, man. She's sitting right here. What you think? What you think about what she said? Was it on point, or was she? Oh, you don't want to. Let me ask the guest that's here. How do you feel about her points that she dropped in there? Was she all the way in there, or was she off? Or
no, she was missing a few screws, but I don't agree with everything she said. However, Democrats Party is definitely something different.
Definitely something different. I like that. We're gonna keep it on the baseline. So let me just get into what she said, right? Because I believe that what she was saying was true, right? So she talked about the economy a little bit, about how well she was doing. Shout out to let me get you on the screen. Shout out to Mike Maxwell. Appreciate you, sir. Yep, late night with me, huh? And then a late night live stream. So listen, man, this lady just cooked, and she just told the truth. One thing that she didn't say was basically how they just pander to you. You know, how they lie to you, how they try to get your vote. But she just kept it straight factual and just said that, you know, y'all keep supporting this party. They don't do nothing for you. Um, it was a whole lot she dropped in 3 minutes. And like I said, for 90% of it, I agree with 90% of what she was talking about, right? See, the Democrats, man, it's funny that they have a term for this Democratic Party. Definitely when it comes to the black folks, it's the Democratic plantation. Because it almost is like that. Like it's almost like they feel like you have to give them their vote, and no matter what they do, good or bad, you're going to vote for them. They don't have to have no policies, hence Kamala Harris. And everybody's like, yeah, I'm with her. With her for what? Like, what are you rocking with her with? It doesn't matter, right? So it's like a plantation. Y'all just go follow along what everybody's been telling you, and you're not going to ask the question why ever, because you guys are just programmed on this plantation, right? So, I mean, like I said, I agree with what she said. I mean, I think she kind of said enough in that 3 minutes. Um, I will say that, not all the black women are for Kamala Harris. I've listened to some panels. I've even heard people just talking out and about, and some black women are not for Kamala. Some people are not for what she stands for, and at the end of the day, the question that I have to ask is, what are her policies? Because when I go to DonaldTrump.com, he has what's called the Agenda 47, which I'm going to have to get to on a different live stream, right? Because Agenda 47 is actually what Trump has on his site, and it says paid for by Donald Trump. That Project 2025 is by a PAC. That's a political committee. Like it's paid for by a political committee, and it has its own website. That's not with Donald Trump at all. Let me get back on my point. DonaldTrump.com has his policies and what he stands for. Kamala Harris doesn't even have a website anymore. Or I'm sorry, doesn't have a website. It's JoeBiden.com. That's where everyone was sending the money to. And you have to keep drilling down. But Kamala Harris does not have her own website with her policies. So my question is, what are you guys supporting from her? Right? What are y'all supporting from her? Right? You don't even know why you rocking with her. Because she claims to be black, even though she got sworn in as Indian, right?
Sensational.
Doesn't even claim to be a black woman. But then she's a woman. Got you. So what, other than that, what policies does she have? Like, what does she do? You know what I mean? There's nothing. There's nothing here. Did you spill the water? Just don't put it by the stuff. Yeah. Got somebody here and just doing a crazy job. So anyways, like I said, man, this lady Cook, man, she literally said, the Democrats don't care about you, right? They try to cater to you and try to tell you that they're just there for the specific group of people. I don't want someone that's trying to cater to me. I want a party that's going to be for the American people. Because if you make a system for the American people, then I should be able to fit in there, right? We're in 2024, right? The racism part of that, I'm not going to say it's not existent in this world, but we're not dealing with 1950s and 1960 racism. And a lot of laws have changed so that black folks can be on the same playing field as everyone else. And we are. So create the laws and the rules like everybody else, right? So that I can fall into it. Because there's no laws against me not creating a business. There's no laws against me not creating an LLC. I can make as much money as the other man can, right? As long as I know how the system works. Don't try to cater to me and make these rules and laws, but it really hurts me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not for it. So shout out to Shawan Burns. Shout out to Shawan Burns. They are supporting her blackness. Yeah, that's all they trying to do. What blackness?
Audio Jungle.
Somebody from TikTok just said that Kamala Harris is not qualified. I guess she had. Let me read that again. My bad. I was reading too fast. I guess she identifies as a Southerner too today, right? Yeah, right.
Sensational.
She identifies as a failed border czar. That's what she should identify as. That's all she should identify as, right? I mean, because it's funny to me. It's not surprising. It is annoying, right? It's like a gnat at a barbecue type of annoying when it comes to Kamala Harris, because you know that she's doing this. All these little, Quavo and Megan Thee Stallion. It'll get worse. It's doing all of this just to get black people like, look at this. Let's be entertained. What does that have to do with what she's gonna do in the United States, y'all? Like, come on, like it does. None of this matters. None of what's that?
James from TikTok said, and she was a failed DA.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because people like Quavo that was sitting up there talking on behalf of her, she would have locked your black ass up. And like she locked up so many black people up there in California and let them stay in there after they sentences so that they can be there for cheap labor. She would have locked your black ass up, Quavo, and would have had no problem doing so. Would have laughed and ate lunch with Mr. Willie Brown.
Sensational.
Oh, I'm doing my research on Willie Brown. Man, this lady, she is not qualified. And then people getting mad, right? Her new name is Scamala. I heard Scamala. I've heard Kamala. I've heard DEI, didn't earn it.
Sensational.
Like, man, but just alone, right? I guess, I can get off this, right? This lady Cook, she did her thing. She talked about the Democrats and gave her spin to it. And like I said, 90% of it I rocked with, right?